And my colleague Jessica Taneja joins us for more on the developments. Jessica, what's the latest you've been picking up on the developments in Iran and the region?
Well, you saw strikes and counter-strikes continue on day two. It's been more than 30 hours and the situation remains pretty much the same, and reports trickling in of various points and places that have been hit both on the Israeli side as well as the Iranian side. Unconfirmed reports coming in from Iran, because remember there's an internet blackout there, so information trickling in is quite slow and unverified at this point. But if you look at what's been struck in Israel, you saw the spokesperson of the Foreign Minister of Israel speak to the media a short while ago, explain the situation, and also a site that had been brought down by one of the Iranian missiles, pardon me, and talking about the carnage. The deputies, the spokesperson said that he expects that this is. He said that this was not unexpected lines in a certain sense, but he said that this is the kind of destruction they're seeing on their side, with multiple injuries. Also, no numbers there present currently as available officially from the side, but we know that few dozens have been injured in Israel, but those reports still unconfirmed as to what the exact number is right now, Ramesh. But you look at the situation at this particular point, both Israel and Iran are continuing with the strikes and counter-strikes. The Iranian side has said that it will continue to launch that effort and retaliate. It would not sit quiet, and it would respond to the kind of military action it's been witnessing in the last 24 hours or so, both as a joint military strike between the Israelis and the Americans, and of course reports here and there as well of a couple of U.S. military bases being hit. One of the tankers as well of the coast of Cyprus as well has been reported to have caught fire. We're looking at multiple reports where the Iranian side has said that they have also seen a couple of a lot of people injured, and also a few potentially dead, referring to one of the schools that was struck early hours either day yesterday. But apart from that, there is no official confirmation of the number of dead, except for the fact that the Iranian Supreme Leader, Ayatollah Khamenei, has now been declared dead by both the Iranian state agency as well as the American and the Israeli officials. And with that power vacuum now, the conversation has moved, or the concerns have moved, to the fact that who now will be at the helm of affairs, given the contentious situation they're in, and almost the entire top leadership now being taken down by those military strikes.
Indeed. Jessica, talking about New Delhi now, India, for one, enjoys close ties with both Iran and Israel. It is watching the developments very closely. What are India's stakes really in the region? Because we're given to understand the Minister Jaishankar has spoken to his counterparts in Iran and Israel as well in the last 24 odd hours. What are you picking up?
Well, if you look at the kind of situation that has unfolded in the last 24 hours, it has been a tense moment for even the Indians who are in the Gulf countries. More than 9 million Indians are there. The diaspora is a pretty strong presence in the region, sending back billions of remittances back home. And that was, of course, with the uncertainty with the water traffic now, Ramesh, has also caused some kind of concern. Forget about the oil prices for now, and the tensions we're witnessing on the Strait of Hormuz, particularly those oil tankers that are now there. And with the current situation that has unfolded, as you said, the foreign ministers of the Indian External Affairs Minister, Dr. S. Jaishankar, spoke with his counterparts both in Israel as well as Iran. That was yesterday, and he also has had more conversations with the leaders in the region to sort of have that communication and have that understanding. In the meanwhile, the Indian embassies are all active in the region, taking in requests as well as issuing advisories, looking at the current situation, as is the case with many embassies in those regions, particularly in Dubai and also in Tel Aviv. There have been repeated advisories telling citizens not to venture out, but also for people who are stranded at the airport. Remember, one of the bigger issues right now is hundreds of passengers who are now stranded both at Dubai international airports, two of them, one in fact being struck, and you could see the smoke coming out of one of the regions there, and that has also caused a lot of concerns. A lot of flights have been cancelled, and also let's not forget, few Indian students studying in the Iran Medical University are also seeking out help at this point. So, multiple centers of where the Indian officials are now focused on to sort of prepare for that plan if for the eventuality, and how Indians can be rescued and help in a moment of crisis like this.
All right, we'll leave it there for now. Jessica, thank you.